Showmaker here playing Dawn of War Dark Crusade from the Warhammer 40k universe, and I decided I'm going to mix up a little bit and play some Warhammer. This one is a standalone expansion, and how these work is you go to the game manager and all your expansions will be present. Now, I haven't activated all of my expansions yet. I have all of them. So far I'll be playing Dark Crusade, which was one that came on later. And a very cool thing about Dark Crusade that is very much worth mentioning is that it involves all 7 factions. So to go through the factions real quick, we have the Chaos, the Eldar, the Imperial Guard, the Necrons, the Orcs, the Space Marines, and the Tau Empire. So I mean, these are all the factions of the Warhammer 40k universe. And with that said and done, I'll be playing as the Imperial Guard. They've been, if you only played Warhammer 40k Dawn of War, you'll remember the Imperial Guard was exceptionally weak in that game. It wasn't a formal faction, but they've been strengthened up quite a bit in other games. They've stolen a lot of stuff from the Space Marines. And we'll just skip the story component of it, which is basically this. The Imperial Guard have been placed here to make this into a formal colony, into a formal place. Our capital city has been established as Liberty Bay, which used to be Machine Bay, and we will be trying to eradicate everyone on this planet. The Space Marines, in fact, are going toe-to-toe with us, as they have a goal of eradicating all races here, and if we get in their way, they will hurt us. Just go ahead and skip all the advice. So how this works is you have a map. Play map, and you can go whatever tiles are near you. The number on it indicates their strength and how much that's worthwhile. And there's a wall here, so I can't technically do that one. So I'm not going to attack this, but I'll show you this. The enemy commander is a skilled combatant. The enemy force likely consists of basic infantry. The enemy has a single base. Now that's how all 3 of these first options will be. I guarantee it. The ones are slightly weaker. They'll give you less requisition, but they'll be much easier to take. So there's a bit of a trade-off here in terms of stuff. The other aspect of this is that a lot of these will create buffers. So if I take this one, for example, this guy has to take a turn to attack into me. So this one has a wall. Damn it! Okay, so it's between these two, actually. I'm screwing this up. So 75 requisition, and with 3 strength, 75 requisition with 1 strength. I mean, the choice is kind of simple, right? I would think so. So we're going to go ahead and attack into this to get our 75 requisition. The Moriah Coast. Everything in the Warhammer universe has to be yelled! And it has to be with platitudes like, if you have nothing left in your life to give, you still have your life to give for the Emperor. So I'm going to build a Tactica control to start off. And this will allow me to upgrade my basic guys here. And I can get 2 different types here. So I'm going to go with the Priest and the... Oh, don't have enough power. There's our first squad. And once I get the Tactica up, I'll be able to upgrade them further. More types. Now this building here doesn't produce all the military types. So I will eventually have to get a formal barracks. For now though, it'll just be guardsmen. Which are not, they're not terrible. Like I said, if you only ever played the original game, like, you'll remember guardsmen are pretty terrible. I'm short on generators, so there is, I don't know if I can make that generator yet. No. We'll place the plasma generator. I'm gonna place these guys, grab this one. I'll send this guy out. Objective secure. It is my duty to serve. You shall have your prize. If such is the Emperor's will, you shall have your prize. And there is a sort of strength in numbers. This is a critical location. If you own all critical locations, I believe you just win. I think that's how it works. Published a decree that retreating battle punished with death.
It will only take me a moment.
Nice. So I'm going to put up a listening post here. It'll increase the amount of resources that said structure will give me. So I want the commissar. And he's just my hero. He will be going out pretty strong. Don't have enough strategic points for that one.
Sir, yes, sir.
Don't I own this? I don't. I left him before he actually owned that. That was bad on me. Now, oh, I need more acquisition. There is a unit cap. I've actually already hit it, so.
Take me a moment. I shall hurry. Initiating construction.
What would you have?
These guys can't actually capture anything. If you're wondering why I'm not having them capture anything, that's why. Because they can't actually capture anything. They are heroes. They have. If I would have gotten a different hero type, I would have gotten more abilities, but this is my basic command squad.
And I obey the Emperor. We've won.
Kind of wish they would ping the map every time I capture something. I'm gonna need to get a upgrade. Oh, more generators. Oh, I need 150. A lot.
I am honored.
Grab another generator.
What are your orders? We did it, sir. Take the objective. If such is the Emperor's will.
Now I'm gonna grab this critical strategic point.
It is my duty to serve.
As in,
Objective secured. Everything's in order, sir.
let's grab them to this group. Because now,
The objective.
now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to do a whole lot of these grounds, and
It will only take me a moment.
I can do this upgrade.
I am honored that you require my skills. I'll take care of it.
So the map is divided this way. You'd assume the enemy's base is here, but it can actually be anywhere on the map at all. Not necessarily where you think it would be.
By the Emperor. You shall have your prize.
And my Psyker is now jumping on the battlefield so I can put out heavy bolters, but also so that I can put out an infantry command that'll be a little bit closer to front lines.
The machine spirits are willing.
Gotta put a listening post here first. And might as well get this particular upgrade since I have the chance. As well as, oh, that's interesting. Go with that one.
We did it, sir. My devotion is assured. If such is the Emperor's will, you shall have your prize.
Haven't run into the enemy just yet.
It will only take me a moment.
Not tactic I control. I need an infantry
Initiating construction.
so we can get some of those big heavies.
It is my duty to serve. You shall have your prize.
Don't have that base down there yet. Now, how close are we to being upgraded here? Oh, we are upgraded. So, why? Why can't I build anything? Okay, so I can build Psychers now. And that's the maximum. They can be attached to squads.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Okay, so here's our heavy weapons team. Oh, there we go. Now we have our squad cap increase. And I can also build a mechanized command. Oh, I need more generators. Okay. I can build a thermal generator on top of these places here. So that's good.
Capturing it was easy. Holding it will be hard. You have chosen. Objective secured. What now? Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Take the objective. Let me inspire our men. Take the objective. By the Emperor, we've won. If such is the Emperor's will, them.
Whoa.
Glory of the Imperium.
We have
Looks like everything's in
Found an enemy, and these are the cultist squads, which we dominate. Oh, but not all those guys. Okay, so I'll be sending just this one guy over here. I will eventually bring the rest over, but it looks like I'm going to have to do a full-on retreat because they're going to be a bit too tough for me right now.
You requested a psyker, my lord.
Okay, so we'll have a psyker on the field,
You need me now.
and I'll be moving all these guys over there.
I'll shoot you, cowards, if such is the Emperor's will.
Get a good mix here.
Eager for action.
Oh, I have a heavy, don't I?
Where do you want us?
Yeah, I have a heavy. Heavies. So heavy weapons teams
Eager for action. Sir, we've won.
are exceptionally neat.
Ready to fight.
Later on, they'll be upgradable to last cannons. But for now, I'll be using them to hold ground and to long-range siege positions.
Shall I get started? We'll cover our men. Relocating. Relocating. What would
Okay,
we do?
I'm gonna need these guys to go back over, help support, and so they can actually entrench,
Do you know what you
and they'll be supporting this position for me, which is once again neat. And I'm gonna go ahead and get us now another weapons team. Where's our psyker at?
me a moment?
Need him to get at that mechanized command. Oh, I still need more power.
One of my skills.
Well, I'm generating power very, very quickly right now. There we go.
A challenge worthy of my skill.
Now I can swipe this from him.
Objective secured. What now? Eager for action. Sir.
And it's just going to get me more requisition over time, which is good. I'm actually going to rally them all the way up here.
Do you know what you
Ready and willing, sir.
And here's the last cannon upgrade. The other one is auto cannon, which
Fires the boys. Enemy ready to fire.
My mind bears a great pain.
Let me inspire our men.
and I eradicate that whole squad actually. Okay, let's get another one of these guys. What does it require for this? Regimental command. So
I already know what you want.
these various upgrades will get me better stuffs.
Where do you want us, sir? Setting. Reporting for duty, sir.
That's a terrible position for them.
I get started. Big guns ready to fire.
What do you require?
Nothing will get through our field of fire. Moving to new firing position. Eager for action, sir. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Nothing will get through our field of fire.
My mind bears a great pain.
Fear ensures loyalty. Where do you need me? Shall I get started? Big guns ready to fire.
Gonna leapfrog these guys up.
Our men. You have chosen wisely. We'll cover our men. Nothing will get through our field of fire. Taking hits.
Okay.
Ensures loyalty.
I can now get some of these guys. So the Hellhound, the Helman Ross, and the Basilisk are our main guys for this.
Sir, yes, sir.
Got our Psyker in the battle. He has a thing called Lightning Arc. And Stripped Soul is not too bad either. Lost one of my boys. Okay, I lost my whole command unit in fact. Jeez, I swear I had another heavy here.
Sir, for the glory of the Imperium.
Oh, pull back, boys. Pull back. Need to get our heavy moved up.
Through our field of fire.
Probably had another heavy though.
Serve.
Look at these guys taking one of my zones.
Shall I get started?
Pay for their arrogance.
Take it at all costs.
Okay, so get a command squad again and another heavy, but it looks like my squad is capped. So I'm gonna get out two of these guys, and I'm also gonna put the upgrade in for the artillery piece.
Where do you want us, sir? sir.
As you wish,
I stand
Sir
ready to serve.
The machine spirits are willing.
Right, because that's not actually a point.
Easy matter for one of
Let's put a listening post up front so we can get them working for us again. I'm going to get a Psyker and a Priest this time.
Obedience without hesitation. Eager for action, sir. Eager for action, sir. This is it, men. A moment of glory. Standing ready.
We got our boys out? Yes, we do. Okay, now... Oh, I didn't want the Hellhound. No, 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 I want the Basilisk Depot. That's my bad. All these guys are doing it too hot. Now, upgrades. We will need... Get upgrades. And actually, I got a lot of guys that can attach to squads right now.
Shall I get started? It is my duty to serve. What are your orders? Retreat again, and I'll shoot you, cowards.
One has a Psyker.
Is assured. A chance to prove our worth by the Emperor. You will have it. Shall I get started? What would you have me do? You called, sir. What would you have me do? Shall I get started?
Okay.
Where do you want us, sir?
Let's get the last skin and upgrade so we can get some super long range shots. And this is going to open me up to taking a lot of his bases.
Position confirmed, sir. We'll get there as fast as we can.
It will only take me a moment.
My mind bears a great pain.
It will only take me a moment.
And build another thermal plasma generator.
Hurry.
We'll cover our men.
Ah, my artillery. So we have this cool ability called Earthshaker, which requires regimental command, so I should get that. That also means finding out where regimental command is to. Ah, there it is. Not that hard to find. And actually, looks like the base might be up here.
For the Emperor. We've won.
With the last cannon upgrade,
It's a great pain.
does everybody already have somebody attached to them? Here's so. Oh, you know what? There's a squad over here that has no attached member that has been
You called, sir.
fairly lazy at picking up these zones.
Is that the best you've got?
Grip soul. No, I don't need a Psyker. I need another priest.
I hear and I obey.
We almost got this guy knocked out. I just got an upgrade that gets me extra weapons, so that's why I have extra weapons. That'll be this guy. Now we get the Earthshaker around, so I can deploy it over here. Because as they have us pinned down with this particular location, by earth-shakering them, they won't be able to launch their weapons. And the Earthshaker round is not free. Fortunately, so that's their Chaos Lord right here. He has no particular upgrades with him. Now let's go back over to our upgrades. I need to get this. What does this require? Various quarters. So I can get those quarters now, actually. And full-scale war. I don't know what that does, but the allows requisition of the Lehman Ross. Sweet. Okay, and pull this guy up to more of a supportive role from the main army, and let's get him to a key. Okay, we're Earthshaker Chaos Temple. Like my hero's taking care of that just fine, actually. Okay, so that wiped that out. Those guys are doing good. This is their actual command over here. So, as long as my command hero can do good here, which looks like he can. First mission is always going to be the easiest. That's something to keep in mind. Where's our... Oh, I never did build this, did I? Anyway, this is basically just over right now. I unpacked my heavy. Pop fanaticism again. And... pull my command squad over here. Oh, he's one of his builders, a heretic. That's a new support position for him. Should be able to take that out while my bad boys are taking care of this. And it also opens up my... Oh boy, I still have some of these guys over here. Did that team get wiped out? I swear there was a team there. Alright, that should do it. The Battle of Moriah something. Moriah Carey? I don't know. Victory! You liberated the Moriah Coast from the heretical warp-spawned Chaos Marines. So I get a war gear for my 3-to-1 kill ratio. I get war gear for my 1 conquest. And I've earned the Regimental Bodyguard. Regimental Bodyguard, Honor Guard unit. Guardsmen who serve as Governor Alexander's bodyguards. Weaken small numbers or without leaders. Powerful when massed in large numbers. Catch commissars or priests to greatly increase their power. Effective against infantry and heavy infantry. So it's basically just a buff version of the regular guardsmen. So now for the cooler parts, I get to select 2 pieces of weaponry here. And they all have stats you can look at. Make them slightly more powerful in various manners. So I'm going to go with the Master Power Claws. And I'm going to go with the Carapace Chest Piece. It increases health and replaces standard Power Claws, so it makes a stronger melee. This is actually kind of like a run-in to eventually with a system that would come in with Dawn of War 2, which would be 100% based off of this. So now this one's mine. It is now a 5-pointer, worth mentioning, because I'm sitting on it. And yeah, everything else around here is very scary. So I run out of turns. I can't move anywhere. I can choose to reinforce, but I can't reinforce much. So the heavy team can reinforce 1 heavy team. And that's about it. We don't have a lot of requisition to start. We're only getting right now, like this one is 100 requisition, and this one here was 75. So 175 requisition per round right now. We're starting off very small. Our enemies are starting off very strong, and worth mentioning that the I think this is the Necron. Yeah, they're our starting, and it might be the is that the Cronus tomb or the yeah, that's the Necrons. So yeah, so they start off quite strong. The Chaos start off exceptionally weak. I'm not getting a lot, and the Orcs are starting off very, very strong. That's something to keep in mind from here on out. So we'll just end that turn and let all the players play. And you can see they're just moving around, taking empty territories, which is the way to go. And so now, this territory here is empty. It has nobody on it, and it's one that I could potentially take. I could also move to this one, which is also empty, and another one that I could potentially take. I cannot make it to the Favonian Heartland without crossing into the Iriz Badland. So, yeah, there's no more easy peasy 1-point bases, except for this guy over here. And worth mentioning, you know, requisition does matter. You do get some special bonuses for capturing some of these, but a lot of these are 75. This one's only a 50. Worth mentioning, however, there's a wall here and a wall here. So if I capture this, then he can't take that back for a little bit. He'll have to go into here first. So yeah, that's all for now. I'll be continuing this up next time with more capturing of territories. Until then, my name is Trollmaker. Thank you guys for watching.